Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you all again. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Time for another Saturday morning yoga class. So all you need is your mat and a little bit of space, and we'll get going. Turn music up a little bit. So bringing yourself up to your mat. Bring your feet just outside your hips. And start with a gentle sway side to side. So just starting to release and open. Relax your shoulders. Relax your wrists. Just find a gentle sway. Really grounding your feet down towards the floor. We're going to breathe in and rise the arms up to the ceiling. Breathe out and push forwards. Go again. Breathe in. Breathe out, push. So start to just bring yourself into your body. One more big breath. Now bring the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Lifting high and wide. Bring your feet a little wider if it feels comfortable for you. We're going to circle all the way down. Bring it round and back up to center. So taking your time and just slowly releasing through the spine. So find that pace of movement that just feels good for your body this morning. You can try and reach a little higher. You can try and come a little closer to your mat. Allow your fingers to gently graze the floor. One more time through. Perfect. Okay, bring your feet a little bit wider and sink down into a squat position. Pushing your knees out in line with the toes, rolling your shoulders back. And really start to just take a little movement, a little opening through the hips. Big breath in as you breathe out, turn your feet and fall forwards into a hamstring stretch. Allowing your spine to unroll, your shoulders to really just roll down towards the floor. Breathing in, lifting back up, going back to that squat position. You come a little lower this time, find a little more intensity. Breathe out, roll forwards. Now once you're here, you can bend the knees a little bit if it feels good to you. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, come back to that squat position. Perfect. We're going to go one more time. Just start to warm through the body. Breathe out, reach forwards. little knee bend, maybe a little rock side to side. Perfect. Roll up. Then you're going to come to the end of your mat. Big toes and heels together. Ground your feet to the mat. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe in, arms all the way to ceiling. Extend mountain pose. Draw the hands together and push the chest forwards. Breathe out, forward fold. Hips high, bring your chest to your thighs and soften your knees. Big breath in, step one leg back. Lift up, lunge. Perfect. Other foot steps back and push back to down dog. Push hands down to floor, lift hips high. Big breath in, roll forward, soft knees. Knees all the way down to the floor, plank position. Elbows in, let's roll. All the way down. Breathe in, draw the shoulders back, baby cobra. Squeeze in the glutes. Breathe out, back to down dog. Step your right leg through to lunge. Gently drop your back knee. Breathe in, lift to the ceiling. Feel that beautiful opening through the back hip. Release it down. Step in. Breathe in and rise up again. Start to feel that energy build. Breathe out, reach down. Step one leg back. Lift high to lunge. Down dog. Now this time, can you take your heels a little closer to the floor? Breathe in, soft knees, roll forwards. On your toes, or your options, come down to your knees. Push down to plank. Big breath in, draw up. Up dog or baby cobra. Lifting the chest high, squeezing through the back of the body. Back to down dog. Left leg steps through. Drop the right knee. Breathe in and lift up. As you breathe out, sink lower into the hips. Lift a little bit higher. Release it down. Step in. Let's go again. One more time on each side. Big breath. Breathe out. Forward fold. Big step back. Lift the chest along. Just start to listen to your body and find a little movement energy. Down dog, hips a little higher. Heels down. Breathe in, roll forwards. A big push through the floor as you come down. Feel that strength through the back of the arms. Push the floor away as you rise. Breathe out, push back. Left leg lunges through. Drop. Lift. Breathe out, release. One last time. You should be feeling a little bit warm at this point. Allow that powerful energy to fill your body. Breathe out, release down. Step it back. Lift to lunge. Eyes forwards. Push back to down dog. Big breath and roll. How much strength can you find here? Bracing the core. Drive it up. Really open that chest. Pull the shoulder blades together. Down dog. Right leg lunges through. Drop back knee. And lift. Perfect. Okay, bring your hands down. And you're going to step both feet back to that plank position. So you can be on your toes. You can be on your knees. But we want to find one straight line with the back of the body. Now from here, step one leg in, just outside of the hands. Other leg steps. Step it in. Bring the hands together and sink right down into the hips. So we come into this squat position. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest. And just take a gentle rock side to side, releasing the feet and using elbows to push the knees away. Hands come down to the floor. We breathe in and we lift to a forward fold. So your feet are wide, your legs are as straight as they can be, and you're feeling this really big stretch through the calf and hamstring. Okay, bring it back down. Sink back to that squat. Hands back to the floor. Push back to your plank position. Perfect. Now if you need a little recovery here, remember those knees can drop. Untuck the toes. You'll still feel that core brace. Deep breath in. Let's step one leg in again. Other side steps. Sit down to that squat. Find a little recovery here. A little roll. Breath out, hands to floor. Lift up. And this time, see if you can take your hips higher. Maybe straighten your legs a little bit more. And really tuck your chin in towards your chest. Come back to your squat. Sink and push. Perfect. So we're going to bring our hands all the way down. Bring our knees back. And we're going to come into a child's pose. So knees can come to where you're comfortable, perhaps just outside of hips. Sink your hips back and just take a moment to relax. Wrists feel soft. Shoulders can just be a little calmer in this position. Okay, bringing yourself up. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. And we tuck the toes like that. Okay, lifting hands all the way to ceiling. We're going to breathe out and draw our hands forwards. So keeping your hips nice and still. Breathe in and lift all the way up. Drawing your hips in so they're in line with your knees. Breathe out, come back down again. Pushing hips back. So we're starting to build a little strength through the core and the glutes. And we're also stretching through the hips as we reach the top of the mat. Perfect, go again. Breathe out, push back. Breathe in, rise as high as you can, really stretching through the front of the body. One more time. Rise high. Perfect. Okay, hands down. Spin yourself around. I'm going to come into a hip bridge. So we want to focus on making this a stretch rather than a core movement. So bringing yourself down, shoulders come to the floor, hands come wide. Now really push down through your heels and draw hips up to ceiling. Now what we want to feel is this stretch through the quads and the opening through the hips. So if it feels good, you may want to take a little walk of the feet. You may even want to lift up onto your tiptoes if that stretch feels better here. Breathe out, release it all the way down to the floor. We're going to breathe in and go again, this time trying to lift just a little bit higher. Big breath in. Draw all the way up. Breathe out at the top and relax. A little squeeze through the glutes might help you feel more opening through the front. Breathe Breathe out, release down. One more time. See if we can go a little further. Big breath. Lift high. Breathe out, release down. Okay, extend your right leg, or the one closest to me, long. You're going to bring your opposite foot towards your opposite knee. So left knee comes to left foot comes to right knee. Now as you breathe out, roll over to the side so your knee drops down towards the floor. And then bring both hands to the front. When you're ready, we take a big breath in and we're going to roll the arm to the back of the room. So breathe in, circle overhead and open the arms wide. Breathe out and roll back. So opening the chest, twisting through the back. Just take your time and find the best pace for you. Perfect. Keep it going. Can you roll all the way round so your back shoulder touches the floor? Keeping that front hand all the way down at all times. One more time. Perfect. Keeping hands wide. Roll back up to center. We're going to switch the other side. Opposite leg long. Other foot up. Breathe out and reach to the side. Both hands in front. Breathe and open. Breathe out, release back. One more at your own pace. And relax. Rolling back onto your back. Bring your knees up. You're going to extend one leg up, holding behind the calf or the thigh, and gently drawing it in towards the body. So we started with a stretch in the back of the leg and also in the calf. Now relax your shoulders and hands. Just allow the leg to fall towards you. If it feels good, you can extend the opposite leg that's on the floor. Breathe out, bend your knee and draw it close to your chest. Feel that opening through the hip. And just maybe take a gentle roll to release. Breathe out, extend long. Same leg, see if you can pull it in a little further this time. But try and release any tension. So just come to where it feels best for you. Again, let's bend the knee, draw it into chest. One last time, extend long. Gently pull it. Release down, switch the other side. Opposite leg lift up. Draw it in. Breathe out, bend knee, draw into chest. Release long. Now you may find it a good idea to just flex and then extend the foot long. Just notice how that slightly changes the stretch through the back of the leg. Maybe it feels better for you. If not, just relax the foot. knee back to chest. We go one last time on this side. Breathe out and extend long. Okay, release foot down. Bring yourself up. We're going to come into a seated twist with a long leg. So bring one leg up, and as you are on the floor, you're just going to bring it up and over the opposite knee. If it's too much, you can just keep it on this side. Extending the opposite leg long. Use the hand to hug it into the chest, and then breathe out to twist. So we want to feel a deep stretch through this front glute. And we also want to really lift and extend through the spine. So keep lifting your head as you turn. Release the foot, come back to center, switch to the other side. On the leg, lift up and in. Give it a little hug. In and lift. Out and twist. Perfect. Bring it back to the center. Bring it to the other side. So each time we move, we find more space. Now start to use that back arm as a second spine, gently pushing the floor away. Notice how it can help you lift. One last time, let's switch over. Okay, release down. Bring both feet down. Just take a little roll to release your shoulders. Roll yourself all the way over so your face is down on the mat. Extend one arm long and then bring the opposite leg in. So right arm extends, left foot comes in towards the bar. So you should feel this through the front of the leg. Just come to wherever you can feel that opening through the hip. Release it down, switch to the other side. Opposite hand extends, opposite foot comes in. You might find one side's a little easier than the other. Just take your time to move into it. Now a little challenge for you. Bring the other arm back around and you're going to bring both feet in at the same time. Now if you want to, you can stay in a low bow position with your head close to the floor. If you want a little more, you're going to breathe in and lift your chest. Then see if you can gently lift your knees off the floor as well. So feeling a lot of strength through the back and a big opening through the chest and the hips. One more big breath here, lift up. Breathe out and release. Hands come down, we push back to a child's pose again. And we're going to come into a spiral lift. So again, opening through the hips and the front of the body. Bring your knees to 90 degrees. Both knees bent. You're going to bring one hand around the back of the body. As you breathe in, you're going to lift arm overhead and push the hips forward. Big breath in, lift up, and reach long overhead. So you should feel this working through the front of the legs. Supporting yourself with that back arm and breathing the energy into the top of the body. Breathe out and release it down. Switch to the other side. Let's go in the opposite direction. Other hand comes to the back. Big breath in. Big twist and lift. Release down. Let's go back to the other side. Can you go a little further this time? Find more energy and breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push through the floor and draw those hips forwards. Where can you take it? Last time, release. Other side. Release it down. And bring both your feet wide. Roll your hips back so your sit bones are pinned down to the floor. Roll and release the shoulders. Hand comes to ankle. Breathe in and rise the top arm. And as you breathe out, gently reach over. So if this is too much on the hips, you can always bring the opposite leg in. That may take just a little bit of strain away. It's not about how far you can go, it's about how much you can lift and extend through the side of the body. Roll your chest down, bring it in towards your thigh. Feeling more of a stretch through the back of the leg. Perfect. Release the foot out. And switch to the other side. Again, both legs can extend, or you can bring that knee bent if it feels better for you. Hand to ankle. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to reach. Big breath in as you breathe out. Roll the chest forward towards the thigh. Bring it in. Bring the soles of your feet together. And take your knees wide. Now, if this is too much, you can always take the feet out a little bit longer. Depends how mobile you are through your hips. If it feels good to you, you can bring your elbows down to help you just gently open a bit more through the hips. Just take your time. Breathing in and lifting the knees up. Breathing out and moving into that space that you create. One more time, knees up. Breathe out and push down. Release your feet. Cross your legs. Relax your shoulders and relax your wrists. Perhaps take this opportunity to just close your eyes and bring yourself right into your body. Breathing in and feeling that chest rise. Breathing out and noticing how the body softens. Being at one with your breath. Noticing that gentle beat of your heart. Just bring yourself right into this moment. Gently open your eyes. Give yourself a little roll wherever you need it. And then give yourselves a little clap. Good job, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again. Hopefully I will see you again next week. And if you have any questions, just drop us a message on either the YouTube or on one of our Facebook pages and we'll get back to you. Don't forget we've got other classes going throughout the week, so have a little look at the online timetable and see if you can join in. Thank you very much and I shall see you later. Have a good day.